we have a couple of the Gronk brothers to talk Gronk Fitness today, plus a little bit more. Guys, I know you're extremely busy. Thanks for taking the time to do this. Would each of you mind just giving a quick intro and maybe saying what your role at Gronk Fitness is?
Yeah, I'm Rob Gronkowski, and I got inducted to the Greater Sports Buffalo Hall of Fame last night. So I've been known as Mr. New England for quite some time by many up there in the New England area for the last 12 years. But last night I became Mr. Buffalo. So I'm Rob Gronkowski. I am the ambassador of Gronk Fitness. My face is all over the place. I don't sell the fitness equipment. I don't put the orders in, but I'm there to represent the best products in the game. And this is my brother, Dan. I'm a younger brother.
You just saw my Mr. Buffalo title. Yeah, we're out of Buffalo, so that's why he's home right now. But yeah, after playing in the NFL, I jumped into the family company, and I helped develop the product line, do all the online sales, and we got a lot of cool stuff coming out with the Gronk Fitness line in the future.
Awesome. Well, excited to hear that. I remember, just watching football back in the day, and I remember even before I got into this home gym stuff, seeing your dad's basement gym somewhere, like way back in the back of my memory. I have that on like a Fox or CBS pregame show, hearing about that. And through the brand, I've met some of you guys. I've heard a little bit about the story, and just thinking about the community, the home gym community. A lot of the guys that start home gyms, it's basically when they become parents. Life gets extremely busy. You no longer have time to go to the gym. So I would love to just hear about like your guys' impression of your dad starting a home gym, and ultimately maybe talking into how that morphed into a company.
Yeah, that's a great question right there. I'll start, and then Rob will say something crazy.
Well, it didn't really. It didn't morph into a company. He had the company, and that morphed into the home gym.
No.
So he had the home gym first. So I'll let Dan go.
So he had a home gym with shitty equipment. He wanted better equipment. He couldn't find anything good in Buffalo. So he started traveling around. This is about 1988, 1989, when we were younger, and met some people that had some better lines like Paramount and things like that at that time that wasn't available in Buffalo. So he brought some of that stuff back, and with his brother said, hey, why don't we open a fitness company in Buffalo, New York? And that's where it really started from. And as the time went on, he built up our home gym in our house, and that was kind of, when we were younger, we were always ahead of the game because we had fitness equipment and really used that to take our skills to the next level and stuff with our dad behind it. So all this Gronk Fitness stuff, all that comes from that base of growing up with the equipment, always using stuff, understanding fitness equipment. It's not just us throwing our names on products. We've been living this stuff since a very young age, and Rob could speak more to that as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the home gym is definitely an advantage to have, especially growing up as a kid. I mean, you just don't even have the money or the access to go into a gym anywhere unless if you're like at your school or something, but that can be filled up. But just having a home gym, you can work out at any given time of the day, in the morning before school, after school, at night when you have energy. It's just whenever you're ready to go, it's right there for you to go down there and get after it. So having a home gym, especially seeing my dad go through the process of working out all the time in it and showing us how to get it done, definitely a huge advantage to become the best athlete that you want to become.
So right behind us, what you're looking at, this is our headquarters. This is actually G&G Fitness. It's not Gronk Fitness. And that's our headquarters. Our company is G&G Fitness. We have 14 retail stores. We set up thousands of gyms in the Northeast. We're teamed up with Life Fitness commercially in about 10 to 12 states now. And we do a lot of online stuff too. So that's our backbone right there. Gronk Fitness is the product line that's coming off our company, and we use it also as the name of one of our websites just to draw the attention with all our brand on there and some other brands as well right now.
Got it. And then back to your dad, what did his routine look like? I'd be curious, just like what kind of what did you take from him having that gym and working out?
All right, here's his routine. One, yelling through the house, working out.
His routine's been the same for quite some time, and I'm in Buffalo right now, and I slept at his house that we grew up at. And the routine has been the exact same since he's been a kid. And it's a wonderful routine. It's been working for him, and he's in the best shape of any 66-year-old out there. I mean, he's jacked.
Oh,
He's
you're
got a
gonna
six
call him
pack.
66?
Yeah, well, how is he? 65?
65.
Oh, he's gonna get a little mad about that I said that. But he looks like he's 50, or actually, everyone thinks he's one of our brothers because he looks that good. But he wakes up, and the first thing he does is he gets in the gym. And he was in the gym this morning, getting after it, an hour and a half before I even was in the gym. And he gets it done. He gets that workout in. He rides his elliptical for 40 minutes after the workout as well. So he makes sure he gets it. He gets that workout in, that pump in before the day even starts, so he's ready to go.
Yeah, and he's always lived it. I mean, in the fitness world, he's lived it. He shows it. That's his passion. He started the fitness company because he wanted other people to work out as well and get quality fitness equipment. So since 1990, that's been his motto. He's lived it all the way through. I mean, even through the tough years when 95% of the companies went out of business in 2008, he made it through and is one of the only remaining stores and fitness companies since 1990 out there right now. So pretty impressive what he's been able to do, and we're looking to take it to the next level.
Do you have any idea of what those first few retail stores looked like? And
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
also love to hear how it evolved.
Yeah, I mean, 1990, I remember, he would have us help him. So he had to knock down walls and stuff. Rob was just being born, but my dad was working 2 jobs to keep the company going for years. But I remember knocking down the walls. I remember hanging out. He would sell some Zubas clothes too, so we'd play hide and go seek and all the Zubas racks and everything, and just over time moving down the street, bigger buildings, expanding. So we lived the whole through it, basically the backbone of our family growing up. So it's been a cool experience the whole time. Then we got to high school, we were doing all the treadmill deliveries and things like that as well. So we all got a little of it in us.
Cool. And do you know how it evolved from like one store to the next? You mentioned surviving like 2008. Can you elaborate on like how it grew over time? And then specifically, when did the actually Gronk brand come into play?
Well, it started growing because he had sons, and then his son started dominating on the football field and all the sports, and everyone was hearing our name, and then everyone was like, "Wait, why are they so good?" And then everyone heard that we were working out starting in 7th grade down in our basement, and that's why we were so jacked already in 9th grade and everything. So then my dad's like, "Wow, we're getting so much business because I have such awesome sons," that he started expanding stores and just remodeling his stores to perfect them and make sure he had the top equipment, fitness equipment as well. So he was ready to go. My dad was always ready to go. He was always ready to revolve as well. And he's always up to the times with the best equipment so everyone can be in the best shape possible and get the most out of using the equipment as well. And Dan can answer.
Yeah, so it didn't go like that at all. So
it sounded good though. Okay? It sounded good, Jake.
I would have believed it.
What my dad's been able to do over the years is really build a lot of really good relationships. We've always had the top brands in our stores. We're Buffalo, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, not the biggest markets. So on our floors, we have Life Fitness, Matrix, we got True, we got Precore, we got all the big brands on our floors. So that's really been what's really been able to help us. We're more the higher end fitness company in our areas. And then, like I said, commercially, we've been teamed up with Life Fitness for years and selling their equipment. So one of the only companies that Life Fitness works with that way. So we've been able to build the strong relationships and to keep our company, G&G Fitness, going strongly in our areas. And like I said, we're looking to expand now, and that's kind of where our Gronk Fitness line's coming in, kind of coming out with some unique stuff that we could talk about in a little. And taking it to the next level and keep growing where we've been successful already.
Cool. What was COVID like for you guys?
Oh, geez.
With this business?
So
me, it was the best thing ever that happened because everyone wears masks now when they go through the airport. So I wear a mask so no one knows who I am, and I get through every airport, even in Boston, Buffalo, Florida. Even in those airports, I put my hat down all the way, I put my mask up. So COVID was the best thing ever that happened to me. And then obviously being able to stay fit and work out, I have a gym from my dad and from my brother through the Gronk Fitness line at my house. So I was able to work out and stay in shape. I didn't have to worry about that. I was lucky enough to be in that situation. But Dan, on the other side,
fans though at the game.
yeah, I know fans at the games, which was a little weird, that's for sure. But Dan, on the other hand, with
we had
Gronk Fitness, I think there was a spike.
Oh,
a spike
my
in sales.
Yeah. So COVID was, I mean, it all together was great for us. I mean, our biggest department is the commercial department, and that took a big dive. But our retail stores and online more than made up for that at that time. So there is, I mean, you're kind of getting the backlash of it now that retail stores are really getting hit hard right now in the whole industry with so many online options now, and just everyone bought their equipment for COVID, so they really don't need as much anymore right now. But yeah, altogether, COVID was pretty good for the fitness industry.
Can you tell me about the business today? You mentioned the Gronk line. Be curious to hear what's the business like today, and then how does Gronk play into the market as a whole?
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, we have our base company, like I mentioned before, G&G Fitness. We still have our stores. We still have the high-end equipment in our stores. Commercially, we're out there getting in a lot of places, doing very well commercially as well. But the Gronk Fitness line, we basically all the commodity products. We're like, why not just bring those in our brand? Right now, our bigger pieces are more light commercial because we do have a bunch of other commercial lines we work with. But we're trying to bring in a lot of unique stuff. Like we got an awesome plate loaded line that normally you're spending thousands of dollars to get chest press or back rows and those kind of machines. We have very, very good machines at awesome prices. That's where our big sweet spot is right now, kind of that light commercial plate loaded line and we're really starting to, our line's going to develop into a line that's really made for athletes and can really help athlete performance as well by using these machines. We're going to start breaking it all down to why these machines help you athletically and use people like Rob to show you how to do that. So that's what we're gearing towards in the future. And we're going to have some stuff coming out. I mean, it takes a while to get the stuff from start to completion, but that's where we're going as a company.
Got it. Do you know how many plate loaded machines you have now, and maybe what's that number in a couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, the plate loading line, we got like 15 pieces. There's not many more you could go from there. I mean, we got some really unique, we got these pec machines. We got a bunch of leg options. We got a standing glute drive, which is a really unique piece. The belt squat, we love the belt squat. We have Rob's had a bunch of surgery. That's probably one of our favorite products.
What about the lat pull down?
You love the lat pull down. That's your favorite.
It is. That's my favorite as well. Belt squat is too, but the hip thrust one, when you load the plates on too as well. Yeah. That's it gets your glutes very well, and it gives you that power. You know that
we'll have to walk
stamina like that.
Yeah,
that Dan does not have anymore. He did. That's why you have 5 kids, but not anymore. We have 6 kids.
Yeah, it's kind of right with that. Not gonna lie. Yeah. But we'll walk you around a little, I think, in a little. This is behind us, our store, but in the back room is our Gronk zone with all our products. We just we're building some stuff back there. So it was a little loud, so we jumped out here. But we can show you some of that stuff as well, or check it out at gronkfitness.com.
Cool. Rob, what's your home gym look like?
Well, we put it in a couple, years ago, like 2016, at my guest house up in the Boston area, which is very, very nice. I mean, I kind of made a Patriot themed color, so I got the blue turf because we also do turfing and flooring as well here at Gronk Fitness, which is great. So it's a whole package from A to Z, putting the equipment in, the build out, the flooring, all that good stuff. So I got the blue floor, which looks really cool turf, so I can run my drills, do the ladders on it, run full speed sprints, all that good stuff on the turf. And then I have a huge gym as well, like a home gym that just has everything that you need.
A jungle gym.
A jungle gym. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And then you can do monkey bars. You can do all the cable rows. There's a trampoline off of it as well, where you can do all the medicine ball throws off of. So it's a complete gym that has everything that you need. Or hook basically anything up to it that you need to do as well. I got a couple Gronk Fitness sled pushes as well that you can go, push the sled on the turf. The turf is probably the best thing in there.
Yeah.
You can do so much on it, which I love. And then also I got the Gronk Fitness belt squat as well, where I got during COVID, which was huge because I'm a belt squatter. I haven't put a bar on my back since 19 years old, since I blew out my disc in college. So I played my whole entire NFL career doing belt squats. So yes, belt squats, they're legit. They can keep you strong enough and keep you going.
Yeah. He basically has a sports performance gym in his basement.
Mm-hmm. Like now, half of it's like Gronk Fitness, half of it's the other
Before we had all the good
the other brands that my
got a lot of hammer life in there. Yeah.
Yep. It's good. It's sturdy.
Awesome. And what's training look like for you these days?
Right. If I'm on the road, like in New York, yoga basically every day, heating in there, and you just pour sweat, and I get some stretches in and just feel good. And then also I do a lot of walking there because it's New York City. That's what you do. Then I'm on the road, or I go home, and when I'm home, I got the home gym, so I'm pumping out some lifts. I mean, it's a week, or some yoga. If I'm on the road, I'm doing yoga for 10 days straight, or that's because that's just what I feel like doing at the time. So I'm all over this. I also love basketball drills, play pickleball, play sports. So it's a lot of movements that are incorporated in what I do now. I don't just sit there and lift weights anymore. I like the functional training, and lifting weights is probably like 2 times a week just to keep that strength, and that grit going of looking good as well with the biceps. I love band workouts. So I'm all over the place, man. Love all sports I play, love all different variations of workouts, and just switch it up depending on how I'm feeling and where I'm at in the world.
Cool. What about you, Dan?
Well, let me explain, because Dan tells me all the time, when he hits 40 years old, he's going to get in the best shape of his life again, and he's 39.
That's 2 months.
He does 16,000 steps a day. He also hops on the ellipticals here on the treadmill. Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, I was just trying to sell the elliptical that I was going to say you hopped on. But Dan's an honest guy. I thought I saw you.
I train my kids and I walk them around.
He holds his kids, and that's why his eyes.
But how are you in such good shape? I'm like, tell me to run 1 block, I'll be huffing and puffing.
Yeah. But he can walk all day and he can hold kids.
But I mean, I got a pretty good setup in my basement, and I mean, I got a functional trainer down there whenever Gronk Fitness ones, and a treadmill. I like to put the incline up when I do get down there, and then just walk so you're not pounding your joints, and just a few other machines in there to get the full all around workout with the legs as well. So that's really all you need. Push sled down there, and some inertia weight bands, another company that we're teamed up with, and that give you a good workout as well. So that's kind of my setup there. But I mean, all our stuff now, our whole Gronk Fitness line, we're building out so many home gyms now and garage gyms, and we could do everything from the start, all the 3D diagrams, all the way to the full completion of everything, the pimp it out. So that's where we're headed on the home side.
Cool. That's something I have here to ask you. Where do you see Gronk Fitness in 5 or 10 years?
Dan, come on. Well,
yeah, I mean, we have
Dan started innovating the sales because he's the one who started all the online sales.
Yep.
My dad, he's not with technology.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the older guys that doesn't know how a website still works. But Dan innovated it. He's the one that started all the sales online, and just keeps expanding. Every single month and every single year. So Dan started that, and then Dan, take it from here.
Yeah,
where it's going to be in 5
with our line. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too early here, just because we got a lot of stuff going on, and like I said before, we're gonna really develop it around athletes. It's where the angle we're gonna go with unique products that can really help with your athletic performance, help you build greatness. That's our slogan, and just keep innovating as the time. We want to start really being innovators in this space, and coming out with a lot of our own equipment, and improving what is out there. So that's kind of our goal, and we got a lot of big plans all written out for the future. But you'll start seeing a lot of new products coming out every year.
Cool. And what is the rest of the families? How is the rest of the family involved in the company?
So my dad's still the CEO of the company. His office is right behind us. buy all the equipment and everything. So he's still here. He's involved still, making the big decisions. And Rob comes around. We film him. Actually, he's here all the time, but we just get the photo shoots, use that through the year, and helps promote the brand as well. But the other brothers are all in the fitness world. Actually, Gord is one of our commercial reps.
Commercial in New England and all of New England. So he does all that. He sells to all the high schools there, all the firefighting departments, all the police departments as well. All the gyms, hotels up in the New England area. So he's doing a great job with that. And then Chris, I mean, he started his own company, but he still uses all the Gronk Fitness products. So he stays in shape and poses once in a while.
He's with Ice Shaker.
Yeah, he poses with the equipment. Yeah. So that's how he's in on it. And then, that's what's up.
Yeah. And I mean, just even what a normal commercial build looks like for us now is you get all cardio wise, light fitness, and the big strength is all hammer strength, but you're filled in with all the Gronk Fitness stuff with a lot of bars and all the balls and all the accessories and stuff. Where a home gym, that's where our products are more designed around right now, like commercial functional trainers, power racks, all the way down to all your accessories and unique stuff like that. And in the future, like I said, just more innovation coming out and bigger pieces and things like that.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to cover? Anything you want to share?
I mean, that was the last. Gronk Fitness is here, and GG Fitness is here to supply the best equipment for athletes and to help develop, athletes and just people that want to get fit into the best that they can be. And that's what it's all about. And we just keep innovating with the products, with the machines, with the home gyms. So just check us out at gronkfitness.com.
Yeah. And then, we're in Buffalo, New York. That's our headquarters. So anyone ever driving down the 90, we're right off the 90 in Buffalo. And if you ever want to stop by, come check out the Gronk Zone. We're here all the time. Check out our new products. Just stop on by.
And if you want to see me enshrined into the Buffalo Hall of Fame, where is my memorabilia hung up? All the shrines. No, the Greater Buffalo Sports.
Oh, that's right down the street too.
Yeah. So if you want to check that out, where is it at?
You're fired up about this Buffalo Duck.
Where's that at again?
That's like
what's the place called again?
Dave and Adam.
Dave and Adams. Go to Dave and Adams.
Yeah.
Check shrine into the Buffalo Greater Sports Hall of Fame.
Oh man. But
sounds good.
I think it'll be good if we show you and talk to the Gronk Zone a little. I'll kick everyone out of there right now. Would that be cool?
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Bob, thanks for doing your first home gym podcast.
No problem. Here we go. Dan, we gotta flip it around. All right, there's Dan G. He's in those medicine balls right there. So this is GG Fitness. This is the grandfather store. This is where it all started. The parent company. You got all the medicine balls. That's where we were. We were set up right there. That's where we were set up. With just podcasting just now. Then you got all the cardio machines, those ellipticals, rowers, water rowers, the home gyms. Check them out. All the home gyms right there. And now you got the mechanic putting together all the new equipment as well. We're staying innovative. You got the saunas over there, massage chairs. You got the free weights as well, the kettlebells, the dumbbells, everything. And then here's Papa Grunt. He started it off.
We got Jake on here with Garage.
Hey, what's up?
Jake, what's happening, man?
What about your
How's it going?
You get after it this morning.
I sure did. Get after it every morning.
Yeah, I told you. My dad's still going strong with his routine. That's his office. We won't show you any more of it. And here we go. No, we don't. We got to show that we're all right. It's a little messy. We're innovating right now. We're building all the equipment, so it's a little messy in here. Okay, but there's the machines. This is one of the upper body ones. That's my favorite one right here. That you put preload plates on.
Yep.
Top selling one right here.
I'm selling upper body. So the seated chest press, because you can't really find anything like this on the market. So there's something nice for the home right there. Seated chest press, plate loaded. Rob's favorite piece. We're putting some of our bigger stuff up right now. Got some other
power racks, Gronk Fitness medicine balls, functional trainer.
Here's Jake has this piece right
Right
here.
here, Jake, the Gronk Fitness edition ladder, Jacob's ladder, leg extension.
Leg extension, leg curl. This thing's absolutely killing it for us. Jake,
Yeah, I love that thing.
place. That's waiting to do the review when we get them back in stock because we sold out of them all. Then a bunch of other leg products as well. So a lot of plate loaded stuff.
A lot of play load stuff. All right. Thank you, Jake.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.